I'm Max Ridgway from Alva, living in Alva now, and grew up here. And I started painting guitars basically because, well, let me back up to the 1970s. When I graduated from high school, I went to college for a while at Northwestern, and I had a friend. His name is Rick Tharp, and he was not a musician, but he hung around with us, and he told me he thought I was the greatest guitar player he'd ever known. So in recent years, he retired from the oil business and had a lot of time on his hands, and he remembered me, and he had the idea he wanted to make a 3D printed guitar for me with a really wild shape, because he thought I was a great guitar player. And so he called me up one day out of the blue, and he said, "I've got this 3D printed guitar." And so I drove down to Edmond, where he's living, and got the guitar. And he said, "By the way, I've been making these guitars, and to get the neck and the parts that are not 3D printed, I buy guitar kits. And so I don't need the bodies, but I discard those." But he said, "I've got this stack of wooden guitar bodies. Would you like to have those?" And so I said, "Well, sure." And then once I got them home, I thought, what am I going to do with these? And I decided I would start painting on those. See, I've been doing art and painting probably longer than I've been playing guitar. I started painting back when I was a kid. I took lessons from LaDonna Benningfield here in Alva, and then later Rod Duncan at the high school, and then others. And so I started painting and doing artwork on these guitars. And of course, then I had to supply the parts that were missing, like the neck and the electronics. And I kind of got involved with it and enjoyed doing it. And because I'm a guitar player, I'm sort of particular about how the guitar feels and how it sounds. So I invested in really good guitar necks, which you can buy on Amazon, strangely enough, so it would feel good, and very good electronics, so it would sound good. Otherwise, the painted part is the artwork, and the other parts have to be added on. So I have actually played all of them in public and field tested them and played them all, and they all play really, really well, and I really do love each and every one of them. They're like my children now, and they play better really than commercially made guitars that you could buy at a music store, because I've invested so much time and energy into making them playable. So that's how I got started, and it just kind of got out of control. It's kind of an expensive hobby. Buying all those necks and parts to make the guitar work are a little bit expensive, but I enjoy doing it, and they're like works of art. I can combine both of my interests, playing guitar and art, in the same occupation.